I think the Lakers got an absolute steal for one with Dalton Connect at 17. But on top of that, I would consider them winners, and I would consider Connect a winner as well, just for being in that situation. Now, he may not get as many minutes, but it's going to be low pressure for somebody like Dalton Connect because, the spotlight's going to be on the other rookie, Bronny.
Hell
or
yeah.
his dad, LeBron, or Anthony Davis, or the head coach, or anybody other than Dalton Connect. So anything Dalton Connect does out there on the court, he's a fan favorite, he's a hero, and people like him. So he's in a great spot to grow and develop as a player. I know he's older, he's 23, and that's what scared some teams off, allegedly, why he fell in the draft. But he's also now going to get a chance to play for J.J. Redick, somebody that he's talked about modeling his game after a little bit, watching a lot of film on him. J.J. Redick, which we know they had to tell us, drawing up plays for him already the minute after they drafted him, so everybody knows, hey, J.J. Redick was drawing up plays. I want everybody to know this.
I want everyone to know.
He's really
Redick
excited.
Is a good coach.
Really, really excited. You should have seen he got on the whiteboard and drew up plays. Like, it's going to be great, guys. Buy into our whole thing. The whole thing is going to work. But I think it is a really good spot for Dalton Connect there. And sometimes it's not about what number you're drafted at. It's about where you end up getting drafted. And I think he is in a much better spot than in a team that's, let's say, rebuilding or just a losing team overall. I get that the Lakers weren't a great team last year, but he's in a spot where it's low pressure, good development, not a ton of minutes, but just I think it's a great situation for him.
Yeah, and I think that there's like a difference because I'm looking at what the prompt is. There's winners of the draft and then power ranking the best fits. Mm-hmm. And so to me, those are two different questions, right? Because I don't think that the Detroit Pistons are winners. Why am I so zoomed in? What is going on with us? My pores are too open for this right now.
I know. I was thinking I need a haircut really bad. I need a haircut really bad too.
Maddie takes and goes to one concert, and all of a sudden our visuals are crazy. So Detroit, although I don't think there we go. Detroit's kind of not a winner of this draft, I think, but it's a perfect fit, right? So if you look at the entire draft class and you line them up, interrogation style. 100% Holland would be a Detroit Piston. Why? Super athletic.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah.
Defensive guy with tons of holes in his game, can't not shoot.
Yeah.
That's basically what they did last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Oscar Thompson. He's probably going to be waived in 3 years.
Yeah.
Or he's just going to be on a team or gets traded because this team doesn't make any damn sense. But this is the mold that they always draft.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a fit, but they definitely are not winners.
I think, I agree. I think that they're just going with highest ceiling. And they hired Fred Vincent too, right?
Love Fred Vincent.
That's going to really help Ron Holland.
So, that's what I'm thinking here, right? I mean.
But Josh Giddey had Chip England.
Yeah.
And he's still shooting 27%. When the next closest defender is 6 feet away.
I know, and my team just traded for him, so thanks for that reminder. But
it's gonna be different. Chicago will do things differently. Don't worry.
But I was actually, because I'm a loser, I was actually looking into this on the way in because I was thinking about. I don't know. I mean, the Lakers got a steal, but I can't fault these teams for passing on a senior, a 23-year-old senior. You're like, yeah, he could shoot, but he can't really defend anybody. And maybe you're just taking higher ceiling guys, like athletic guys that could defend. And you're thinking, hey, maybe we could improve the three-point shot. Going back to Detroit. I mean, with Fred Vincent, everybody that he works with improves their jump shot by 4 to 6%, and that doesn't seem like a lot. But man, if you could improve Cade Cunningham from a 35% three-point shooter to a 39% shooter, at least he's league average. Jaden Ivey might end up actually becoming a decent NBA player if he just gets up to 38, 39%. Because Detroit just has to figure out who could play alongside Cade Cunningham. But I agree. I don't think they're winners, but I don't necessarily think they're losers. But also, I do agree. There's a chance this guy's not even on the team in 3 years. You could say that about all these guys, though. I get going higher upside than, hey, this guy's a solid player at 23 that could come off the bench and hit some threes for us. Because you're picking early, and I know it's a crappy draft, but you're still picking early.
But they always pick early.
Oh, true, and they're going to continue to. Yeah,
they're so bad at drafting.
Yeah.
One of the player team combos that I think not only is a win but also a fit is Tristan da Silva to the Orlando Magic. Number one, the Magic love oversized wings that can shoot. That's Tristan da Silva. He's shooting 40% from three. He's 6'9". This is already a monster-sized team, and now they add more shooting to put next to Franz Wagner. So I love that. But also they're a team that's not contending, quote unquote, right now, but they're a playoff team. And so they need to continue to add role players who can be in the rotation right away, not young guys that are going to take time to develop like they did last year with Anthony Black and Juwan Howard's son.
Jet Howard. I forgot that they drafted Jet Howard.
Him too.
Yeah.
God, that shows, yeah.
Is he 6'9", 6'10", did not see a lick of minutes.
Nothing.
I think maybe Zach Edey's worth a look. 14-1. Memphis jumped up to go get him.
Yeah.
He's going to play with Ja. Ja's going to make him look good. And every workout that Zach Edey has been in, they are comparing him to like prime Shaq in the sense that nobody can stop him offensively.
Yeah.
What do you think? 14-1.
Yeah, I like that. Edey, and now at BetMGM, he's down to 9-1.
Wow.
Yeah, because I agree with what you said, right? Like, if I was going to go with anybody that's going to be on a bad team, I agree with you, Nick. I'd go with Castle. It's going to be a good system. And other than Wemby, who else is going to get looks? So I think that the volume will be there, the minutes will be there. So I kind of like Castle. But I agree. I was going to say Edey because he's going to be playing on a team that we think will be relevant, at least better than where they were, especially with a healthy Ja. Or maybe I would look at like Rob Dillingham.
Yes.
The problem is, though, how many minutes is he going to get because you're on a championship contending team? Well, Mike Conley's 36, going to be 37 years old. And injuries do happen. I was even going down the board looking at Terrence Shannon Jr. at 80-1 because I kind of like that pick for Minnesota at 27. I like both guards. I don't know how many minutes they're going to get, but I agree. I think that you either have to put up ridiculous numbers, and I don't know that anybody could do it, including a Dalton Knecht because he's not going to get minutes with the Lakers, like you said, or you have to be on a good team and, you know, he played 20, 22 minutes.
What do you think about Devin Carter 30-1? What if he becomes a starter?
Yeah.
And they move on from a bunch of their guards, you know, and he becomes like the combo guard with De'Aaron Fox in the starting lineup early. He's 30-1.
Well, they traded Davion Mitchell already today, so they freed up some spot already for Devin Carter. So I think Zach Edey would be up there for me because
I agree.
Incredible. I already saw a commercial with him today.
I saw they posted a swaggy ass picture.
He could be a movie. I would make Zach Edey a movie star as like a villain he looks like the villain in like Jackie Chan movies.
Yes. He went right where I was going to go,
He's
damn it.
always the like last boss. Like you don't see him until one of the final scenes.
Yeah.
And he's literally there just there's this epic fight scene.
Yeah.
He's got a huge security entourage. He's impossible to like you hit him and he just sits there. You know, he just like laughs.
Yeah,
well,
he could be the bad guy, or he could be the lovable giant. Think like George Marasan in My Giant with Billy Crystal.
Or
great film.
What was it? The scene from it was one of the Rush Hour movies with Chris Tucker that John Morant tweeted out.
Yeah,
where it's the guy that was like 7'8", 7'9", whatever it was. Another yellow card in this game, by the way. This is
getting chippy, man.
I love it.
This is what happens when you wet the bed again.
Zach Edey is incredibly unique. He doesn't have to be a great player. Boban gets commercials. Like Boban never plays. And yet he's getting State Farm commercials and Goldfish commercials because he's recognizable, he's unique, he's likable. And if Zach Edey can go that same way and even not be a great player, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because you can still market somebody like that because of his uniqueness.
Or I'd steal Bronny and just have Bronny and LeBron in every single commercial together. McDonald's commercials, BetQL commercials.
What if you couldn't get LeBron? You only get Bronny.
No. It's got to be a package deal.
Yeah, and
I agree.
There's big difference between those two.
You could just do Bronny and then make Braun do all the commercials with Bronny.
Yeah.
For free.
How do you say no to your son?
You can't.
See?
Ask your dad to come with you on this Sprite commercial.
There you go.